And it's pretty much a written exam and a physical that you gotta pass. You pass it, you end up on the civil service list. Now, where you end up on the list is based on you.
The written exam, I always understood it as a common sense exam.
Everything is pretty much out there for you to go study.
The best one is to use their website.
They give you examples of what they're going to test you on.
Basically looked into there and see how they word the questions.
Give you scenarios and how would you evaluate the scenario.
My advice would be thinking situationally when it comes to think about what you would need to do in a given emergency.
So it asks you things like, do you strongly disagree? Do you agree? Or strongly agree?
You want to remain consistent with your answers.
Honestly, going with your gut.
From what I got out of it, it's to seeing if you had trouble making decisions. When you get on the job, you realize that's the type of decisions you're gonna be making. You're gonna show up to a situation where you have less than a few seconds to make a decision. You gotta stick to it.
I was surprised with the physical examination.
If I remember correctly, it was 7 different obstacles and it's timed and you just have to be physically ready for it.
While I was on the deployment the whole time, I was working out, so I was in pretty top-notch shape to take that physical exam.
I was not prepared at all.
That physical exam, it starts off with, I believe, 5 minutes of Stairmaster. After those 5 minutes, your legs are feeling it, your thighs are feeling it.
So I started to have a coach. I saw him 2-3 times a week, and that's how I build up my strength.
Gym. Every day you wake up, not just the gym. You wake up, you work out, you go running.
Biking.
I did a lot of Stairmasters.
I would do Stairmasters with a weight vest. I would do weighted pull-ups, weighted push-ups.
The ropes, pulling tires.
The biggest thing is endurance.
Didn't do much preparation as far as that. It's kind of a broad knowledge type of exam. It's like, read the passage, answer the questions. And the physical, obviously, you can prepare by going to the gym, getting physically fit for it and stuff. But honestly, it's just really what you're doing up to the exam.
I was an EMT.
I went the military route,
I became a paramedic.
so I'm an artillery officer.
Went to college, Fitchburg State. I did criminal justice over there. I joined the Army.
Military helps you with certain points, but when you go take the civil service, they'll roll up all the other additions in terms of your written scores, your physical capabilities, and then all the other factors like if you've had your EMT, if you have a second language, all those things kind of come into play. So as long as you take the civil service and you follow up with the deadlines, meet the requirements, then it's just a matter of waiting to get called up. Check to make sure that you hit all the deadlines.